Hey, friend Dennis. I'm on Tex here. And I don't know what's going on, but I put Wrangler out in my new pasture, and usually he cares so much. Of course, he's coming flying now. But I have passed him multiple times with Tex, and he's been so happy to be on that grass that he hasn't called, he hasn't screamed, whatever. Poor Tex is breathing so hard. He's gotten so fat. Nostrils. But there goes Wrangler back eating again. So maybe Wrangler's turning a corner, coming 5 years old, where he's taking care of himself and eating. I've been really working on putting weight on him. I've been locking this fat boy up in his run-in stall overnight, which kills me, but I need to feed this guy like mad. And poor Tex got so fat on alfalfa this year. And he's just a slug trying to ride him. He's an absolute slug. So we're riding away. My barn and my house in the background. And we're going out to the woods. And I love it that Wrangler kind of doesn't care because he's so happy to be on grass. So I'm going to pause for a minute. This is called Darby Brook. It's the brook behind our house. Flowing nicely now. And we get wood duck that hang out in here. And we get woodcock all back in here. The kennel, that's our property line right there. And there's the training building actually that's the lodge, and then the training building's up there. Oh, Wrangler's screaming. He'll get over it. I'm gonna pause again. Elsie's locked up on point. Interesting to see. Is it a woodcock? Could be a quail from earlier today. Huh. I think I might work this. This is kind of fun. Take it off. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a quail right there. Which I'd like them to not catch. That was cool. We let some quail out today. I was honestly hoping it was a woodcock. I'm going to pause again. So we have a big swamp back down in there. And at that edge is the kennel property that goes up to the ridge line. And God, I'd love to dig out this swamp someday and make it into dog training technical ponds. But we do have some crazy sightings of Sasquatch out here. So we're not always allowed to do things on the property because there's been some neat sightings of Sasquatch. And you know what a fan I am. Let's see if you can find a Sasquatch. I think we had a sighting. So trotting Tex down one of my favorite little back trails. Our house is back that way about, 1,000 yards or so. Darby Brook runs down to the bottom. My next door neighbor's farm there, they have 50 acres. They just did a bunch of logging over the past 3 years because of all the caterpillar oak tree death we had. So they did a bunch of logging, but my friend Brenda has 4 horses, and 2 of them she rides with me often. So we did our rabbit back here, and we cleared around the swamp area some at Swathway, but that's that big swamp all down there. We've got a little crossing here, but it would be so cool to be able to dig this all out. And then it goes up to what we call Big Sky. So I'm going to stop and make another video for you after.